Great intro. Hi. I have been working on this little series of I've been working on this series of drawings. I didn't intend for it to become a series, but I just started doing some pencil drawings and then started just making tons and tons more. And I've been really enjoying doing them, and they're basically just people doing everyday things, kind of just living their lives. The most recent one I finished, which I'll show you, 2 girls making margaritas in the kitchen. You know, just very, very basic, sort of mundane kind of stuff. Just everyday little snapshots of life. And I wrote a artist statement about this. Let me read it to you. So, love, at its essence, is the act of throwing our ego to the wayside and embracing our shared humanity. Baba Ram Das, a spiritual teacher who has shaped much of my life, reminds us that beauty arises when we recognize we are collective souls experiencing the universe together. This body of work is a reflection of that wisdom, born from a mindfulness practice where I strive to be fully present in each moment, knowing it will never come again. Each illustration is quiet and intimate, subtle rather than flashy, inviting you to slow down to engage with each line. Through the simplicity of pencil and paper, I encourage you to find yourself in the marks and reflect on the assumptions and prejudices that divide us. At the end of the day, we are all souls inhabiting human bodies, experiencing life together in this singular fleeting moment, right here, right now. And I've also been kind of practicing, you know, the kids nowadays using manifestation a lot. I'm not so much doing manifestation, but I guess I am. I've been putting out a lot of things into the universe and hoping that the universe gives it back to me. Hoping that I have enough good karma and, stuff like that to make things happen, and also changing my language around things and saying, I don't hope for this, I wish for this, but rather say, this is going to happen. I am going to get this. And sort of changing my brain to do the work to get things that I want to happen, rather than just sitting around waiting for them to happen. New hat. Go Birds. So, did I forget about this channel? Absolutely I did. But sometimes you gotta take a step away from creative endeavors, you know? I don't know what to say. Like, sometimes it's just too much. Especially filming. Filming is too much sometimes. And, you know, in a world that, like, prides itself on, especially in a country that prides itself on over productivity, sometimes it's good to, like, not be as productive and champion that. You know, doing nothing sometimes is better than something all the time. What is that? Whatever. I'm going to the studio, and I'm never trying to look cute in the studio. But thankfully it's warming up here in Texas. And I can wear shorts now, so that's sick. Get to wear shorts to the studio. And hi again. If you are new here, hello. If you're old here, hello. Excited to be using this camera again. Haven't even like charged it in a long time. I'm about to finish up some stuff from work and then head to the stew. The stew. So you're probably like, Shelby, what the hell have you been doing if you haven't been productive? And I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth. I have been productive. I just not been productive in making videos. I went to New York in January for my partner's 30th birthday. I have been using my studio a lot. I got a new studio. That was like one of the last updates I gave. And I've just recently finished my first big quilt, which I'll show you guys. And I'll show you how the studio has changed a little bit since the last time I was in there. I made a new friend and I moved her in to share the studio space so that my rent is even cheaper now. As if it wasn't cheap already. I really lucked out on that. But now it's stupid cheap and I can't complain. So, oh my god, I forgot it's February, so rent is due even sooner. Anyway, yeah, so I've been doing stuff and I've been making a lot of art and I finished a few commissions. I've been working, but I just clearly haven't been filming it because sometimes making the effort to film it in addition to doing it is a little too much work. So I opted out of doing it. Oh wow, that truck did not even stop, but that's cool. Okay, see you at the studio. Like my grandma is always in her giving away shit phase.
Right, but then also in the same breath, like he bought an exercise bike, so
Yeah.
like I know you gave us an exercise bike like 3 years ago because I drove it to Goodwill. 'Cause I
So another day in the studio. In the stew. We cooked in the stew today. We cooked the stew. Anyway, I haven't had too much like graphic design illustration work to do recently, so I've been kind of focusing on this new painting. I've been painting over another painting that I wasn't a big fan of. I just kept seeing it in the studio and I was like, you know what, I can do something else with this. And so I started to do that painting that you saw about meditation, and I'll share more of the process later, but I'm very excited for it, and I think it's coming out very well. My friend Naomi stopped by to bring me some tacos. Hi, Naomi. And we chatted about it, and she gave me some good ideas about, like, my next steps. I showed her my sketches and stuff. So it's always cool to have somebody with fresh eyes who's not sitting staring at the same thing as you to say, what if you did it like this, you know? That's the best part about art, is that everybody has a different interpretation of it, and everybody has a different way that they would do something. And so taking all those ideas and doing it your way, but with those other people's ideas, is nice. And then, you know, like if I take that idea somebody else had and then execute it, and then next time they look at it, they'll be like, damn, that was my idea, and you did it. That's awesome. You know, I've given people ideas on their art before, and they've done it, and I've been like, you know what? Glad you did that. That was very nice and very validating. Anyway, going home now, cook dinner, and chill out. Peace out. Hi, it's a new day. I'm thinking of taking bottle caps. I have a ton of them, a ton, and sewing them onto that canvas. And I'm I'm trying to launch Illustrator right now to show you, but I have been designing this little inside portion, which is about 3/4 of an inch, to put images there. And I think what I'll do is I'll like hammer little holes, like a buttonhole, and sew them to the canvas, and then once that's sewn, glue in the little pictures. Yeah, trying to use these. I've been collecting these for like almost 10 years, and I thought one day I'll use them. I've had so many different ideas of how to use them before, I just never have. But I think this is going to be a interesting use of it. Kind of like, I'm inspired by Trenton Doyle Hancock. His whole life has been collecting bottle caps, like plastic bottle caps, and he puts them in a lot of his paintings and his collages. So I'm thinking maybe this is my version of my bottle cap version. Yeah, so I will show you the images in just 1 second once Illustrator decides to finally load. Okay, so here are some of the images I'm going to be putting on my bottle caps. I have 13 of them. I need 3 more, obviously, but I have been finding them on this website called the Public Domain Review, and one of the people I do lessons with told me about this. So they have like different collections and articles about some of these like royalty-free images. And then they also have this like endless scroll. I don't know how to find it, but there's this thing where it's just like an endless scroll. Maybe it's right here. This is the public domain review, and then this is the public domain archive. This is the one. You can click infinite view. I think it's called pdimagearchive.org if you want to try it out. And when you go to the infinite view, you can just, when it finally loads, I have fiber internet. Why isn't it loading? Dang. Okay, well, anyway, I do have different reasons for choosing these images. Maybe I'll talk about that later, but yeah, I need 3 more, and I'm planning just on printing them black and white just because it's easier for me, and then it'll have a much higher contrast with the really colorful background. Anyway, here's the infinite scroll, which is kind of fun. It's kind of like Pinterest if you just need some inspiration or want some like digital collage material. It's a cool website. That's where I found all this other stuff. But I found it on the public domain review, which is, that's pdimage.org, and this is publicdomainreview.org if you want to read more about some of the images. Holy shit! Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Guys. Okay, I'm gonna link the recipe for this. It's like a 200-year-old recipe, and it's perfect. It's perfect. I'll link the recipe I use for the pie crust too, if you don't want to make your own. Skewed. Ooh, crunchy.
Why did you make that noise? I could have done it any smarter. There you go.
Wow. Okay. Charge my camera.
Ooh, yeah. You know, look at that.
Ooh. It's falling apart.
Okay, here we
Got a
go.
little bit of crust that fell apart.
Try just the cream and the filling first.
Wow. Now, I'm not the biggest chocolate pie fan, but this is good.
The way that it tasted before you put it in the oven is so different in like a good way. I knew it was gonna be so much better once you got it. Oh, hello, I'm here too. Move your hand.
Oh. Sorry.
I knew it was gonna be better when it got baked.
I'm just gonna take this, my crust, and just dip it
There you go.
Wow. That's... I don't think I've ever made a pie. I made ones that use like a pre-made pie crust, but I've never made one from scratch. From scratching.
This one you made from scratching, right?
From scratching.
You didn't pre-make either. Well, I guess you didn't make your chocolate, but.
Okay. That's good. Hole number 1 down. There you go. Baby or a dog. It's actually not true. You're a baby and a dog. Okay, bye. Boop. These are cute. About to slam a taco really quick, but I'm going on an all-day bike ride, and I'm fueling up right now. Ooh, they put cheese in my carne asada. Also, this taqueria just started putting their salsa in these little packets. Kind of crazy. Anyway, yeah, I'm going on an all-day bike ride, and I brought stuff to make food, I brought stuff to draw, I brought stuff to chill in the grass. I'm gonna meet some friends and who are gonna ride with me for a little bit. Weird angle. Anyway, okay, see you later. Did you not have one yet? Oh my god. Yeah, how do you survive? If I don't wake up and have coffee immediately, I'm a wreck. Hell yeah, breakfast and champs. Yeah, if they made that with caffeine. With caffeine?
Caffeinated cereal?
Ooh. It might be. If it had protein and caffeine, there's a market for it.
Unstoppable. I think we could sell it for like $18.
Yeah. It's like a meal replacement.
That one sheet of bread.
So I definitely on this last little bit of the drive of my ride, I had the choice to go like up this hill on a path with no cars, or go on a much shorter path that's flatter, much easier, with cars for maybe like a mile. Only a mile. And it's not even that busy of a road. But like, these fucking idiot teenagers driving a U-Haul were turning out of a parking lot and they almost fucking hit me. That was fucking crazy. But their window was down, so I fucking chewed their asses out. Oh my god. I'm so shaken up. I'm okay. I didn't get hit, but I'm so shaken up. Oy. I think they were just trying to turn left and like didn't look left before to see me. But I was very visible. I was so visible. Like there was nothing blocking the view on either side of the driveway. So I don't know what the hell. I mean, there were a bunch of like kids driving this U-Haul. But anyway, I had a very good day. I'm pooped. Definitely got a sunburn. But I'm enjoying the warm weather for the first time in a while. But yeah, I'm pooped. I'm gonna go home, edit this vlog. This is not a very good shot of me either. But I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's kind of a nothing burger of a vlog, but it's kind of me tapping my toes back into this format of creativity, and hope you got something out of it. And if you didn't, that's okay. Just, I guess, leave a mean comment or whatever you're gonna do. Anyway, like and subscribe or whatever. Nice to see ya. If you want to buy some art supplies, I got a Dick Blick affiliate link in my description. Whatever. Regular closing stuff. Bye.